This podcast may contain adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Hey, welcome to me and Mrs. Always Right. I'm the host who knows how to dress for a show, me.
Hey, and I'm comfortable. And I'm Mrs. Always Right.
And we're coming to you from that little trailer park in Venus, Texas. Excuse me. Drinking. Not the planet.
Well, I don't know. What would they say?
It's a little
Women?
hard. It's a little hard to get to Venus in a trailer park.
Yeah. What did they say? Women are from Mars, men are from Venus?
No.
Is that
It's the
backwards?
completely other way around.
Okay, whatever. So, yeah, that's why we're here. I think.
Is it?
Right? I don't know.
So today, right? Watching the Crutch Words.
Crutch Words.
Okay. Watching, we're going to try to keep the show moving. Editing last week was actually really not hard. You did a good job.
Oh, nice.
You're getting better.
Okay.
And I have no idea anything else. So
Me neither. So,
whoa, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say we did go.
I was gonna say that, but
okay,
I wanted to talk on why you dress like this for work.
I'm not dressed like this for work. I can't go to work like this.
This is a job.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad.
I guess.
You're always
work
talking.
At home privilege.
You're exactly. If I worked at home, I would work at home like this.
That's how you would work at home.
Yeah, unless I had a meeting or something, and then I'd
just put a shirt on,
maybe,
a top.
Maybe
you still just be wearing your panties.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible. You're always talking about how bad my robes look, which they really do.
That robe actually doesn't look bad. It's the death robe, and I don't see it hanging up in its normal spot.
Yeah. No, it's hanging on the other side of the door.
Is it?
Yes.
The robe of death. Winter's coming. Winter's coming. She has her robe of death. I'm afraid if she goes out to smoke, she's going to go up in a ball of flames.
Yeah, well, I mean, I always try to be careful with it.
Exactly how? Don't use a blowtorch while you're wearing the robe of death?
Exactly. I don't use any open flame, really, to smoke.
Now you can touch on the topic you were going to talk about originally.
Okay, so we went to a wedding this weekend.
We went to a wedding reception.
Yes, this weekend.
And
it was actually on a Friday, not on a Saturday. Most people, I feel, get married on a Saturday, but they did it on a Friday, which is fine with me. I don't even care.
The question everybody wants to know is, did you get wedding cake?
I did get wedding cake, and you had somebody in your bubblegum factory meeting that you had.
That wasn't my bubblegum. I work for the bubblegum wrapper colorer supplier. Okay. I was at somebody else's bubblegum factory.
But they in turn also love wedding cake.
They do.
And they wanted us to get them wedding cake. So I did, but then you did mention that you didn't know how long it would be before you seen them.
And you can't take stale wedding cake.
So I did eat their wedding cake.
That's just me, but I'm glad you owned up to it.
I did. But we did save a piece, but yeah, it didn't go so well because I ate it.
The place where their wedding reception was, the movie I'm going to reference is really not a good movie, but it is a movie.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the movie Pure Country?
Uh-huh.
The place we went to is where that movie was filmed.
Right.
And it's just a little tin country bar off of 287 in what they refer to as Midlothian, but it's on the border of Midlothian, Venus, and Grand Prairie.
Yeah, it's right there.
Grand Prairie used to not stretch all the way out there, but I feel Grand Prairie wanted ticket revenue.
Uh-huh.
So they're like, we're going to take a little bit of 287 so we can write some fucking tickets.
Right. And then other than that, we have your true birthday coming up. That is this week.
Is it this week?
Yes.
Oh, shit. It's this week.
Friday.
Thanks for giving away my personal information. There goes my passcode to fucking everything. Fucking great.
So it is. And then next week, we have Thanksgiving, which we're not really doing anything for, right?
No, but I think my parents are coming into town,
Right.
and we're gonna try to get them on the show, and that's gonna be fucking fantastic.
Yes,
Excuse me.
absolutely. Not real sure what we're gonna talk about, what topics we're gonna hit
I'm
on.
gonna talk about whatever I can to make her not upset, but
Uncomfortable?
yeah, yeah. Let's
Why?
because I
Why
love
would
it when
you
she.
do that?
Cause what else are we gonna talk about? The only thing she likes to do is Scrabble. And here, let me give you an impression of how that's gonna go. Brant, we played a 8-letter word with a triple word score and a double vowel with a Q in it, and I got 427 points off that one word. That sounded more like a Gomer pile, but you get what I'm saying.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
And
interesting.
if I can
Absolutely.
get her on the show, go back to that impression and tell me how close I am.
Okay. Probably pretty close. Are you still snotting over there?
Every time it's this shit behind me. It's whatever laundry detergent you use,
No, because you wear the clothes that has the same laundry detergent on it all the
but I'm
time.
not in this concentration of it. It's the only thing I can think of.
Okay.
That or it's something else in here because I got something just lodged right in the back of my nose.
Uh, Maybe you have snotzies anyway, and then
Wait, what? What?
snotzies. Oh, oh.
Didn't they
Speaking,
lose the war?
I mean, it is possible. What I wanted to mention. So when we were at this wedding reception, right, and we were in line for food, this one girl went up to another woman that was there and said, "Hey, I need a fork." I'm just assuming these people were related because I totally could relate with my kids to this lady. So the one girl asked for a fork, the lady picked it up and she licked it and then gave it to the girl.
Liechtenstein.
And I was like, "Oh my god, she's me
You
all
would do that
over."
to your kids?
I've done that to my kids.
You've also told me you've licked their candy bar.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
fucked up.
So like, "Mom, can I have a candy bar?" "Sure." And I get it and I'll lick it and give it to them.
It's the
And you
only
know
thing
what?
getting
They
licked in this fucking
they
house.
eat it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I can't believe
I
you've
would have
never
eaten.
done anything
That's
like
kind of
that.
fucked up.
Why?
That's just kind of fucked up.
I mean, they were inside me for 9 months. So,
Emotional damage.
I thought it was funny. I I thought
Bet
it
your
was
kids didn't
funny.
think it was funny.
You know what? I mean, they showed me because they ate that candy bar or they ate off that fork. So,
I mean, I would have eaten the candy bar too, just because I wanted the chocolate. Oh my god, you grew up with a younger and an older sibling, right?
yes.
Well, I grew up with a younger sibling.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and oh my god, because I don't know why that brings this up, but or that triggers this memory. This memory of me and my sister sitting in the back seat, and I don't know where we were going. Well, we had to share a Dr. Pepper, and she was eating like peanut M&Ms, and I gave her. She took a drink.
How
No,
old was
young,
she?
young, 5-ish,
Okay.
6-ish,
Oh, yeah,
and
back
I
when
was
they slobber,
probably
that's
yeah. No, it
gross.
wasn't the slobber. It was the backwash.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop, because she took a drink, and then I took it, and I saw all the little M&M floaties in
Oh,
there, and I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done. I
that's
can't.
gross.
You
You
can
know
have it.
what? You know what? I mean, even now, I nope. That backwash stuff I can't do.
I
I
can't
can't.
either.
That's nasty. That's so nasty.
Backwash. Ugh.
I know. I'm sure that my
People wonder why I don't get along with my sister.
I'm sure that we had to share, me and my siblings, when we were younger too, but I mean, I really don't remember any kind of backwash stuff. And my little brother, I was so mean to him all the time. Like way back in the day is when the blimp, right? The Goodyear blimp used to fly around. Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah. I think you've told the story
Oh,
8
have
times,
I?
but go ahead.
Okay, no, no, never mind
No,
then.
we might have a whole new breed of audience. So
I was just gonna say I used to tell him when it used to fly around that they were aliens and they were gonna come to get him.
that's fucked up.
I don't know why I did that, but I did. I was
Can you
mean.
push your mic that way a little? You always get right in front of it, and I always try to get you to go right past it.
I'm past it.
Now you're past it.
Past it. Okay.
Yeah, I wish growing up that I was an only child.
I'm sure all children wish that they were an only child at least some part of their life, but if you have siblings, you have somebody to play with or
Torture?
torture in your case, yes, yes.
Hmm.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
I feel it's very lonely being an only child.
No, you get everything you want. I mean, I wouldn't
Not
know.
necessarily. Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
No.
So
No.
you can't imagine growing up being an only child, thinking of how much better your life would have been.
Not really.
Maybe something's wrong with me, and I'm
Oh,
okay.
no,
I can
no.
live with
There
that.
is something wrong with you.
Is there?
Absolutely. Absolutely
You don't
something
know
wrong
that.
with you. Nope, I sure don't know that. Sure don't know that. So, you got, KRX stuff going on
So and
today?
is a crutch
So,
word.
and, okay, my
Okay,
bad.
I would have started that sentence with, "You've got KRX stuff going on."
You've got KRX stuff going
Yeah,
on
it's not.
today.
It's not.
You say it's broke.
It is not running right. And I think during that rainstorm in Mina,
We had a
yeah, I
big
think something got
rainstorm.
wet that shouldn't have got wet.
Okay.
I mean, unlike stuff in this house that never gets wet.
It is what it is.
Menopause is a bitch, isn't it?
I know, I know. So, I know. So, uh,
Crutch words, baby.
do you think whatever it is will dry out and so it will be fine?
I
Or
do not.
do you think
I
that,
think it's either the ECU
uh huh,
or the throttle position sensor, and I think it's fried.
how would it get wet? Isn't it covered?
Yes, but that was a lot of rain,
It was a lot of rain. Is
and
anybody else in our group
no,
having
no,
issues?
it's apparently it's only a Kawasaki thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and that
Uh huh.
where that sensor is, so you know that center part of the dash we take out when we were putting in the radio and all that,
Yes.
that sensor lies right over that gap. And I think water could have ran down there. And water, I mean, there's all kinds of seams in there. Water could have ran down the firewall, putting that windshield in could have caused it to congregate in a different spot.
Oh, maybe.
You understand where I'm
Man,
going?
I love that windshield.
You do, but if it's fucking my shit up, it's coming off.
Okay, whatever. Whatever. I don't care.
Oh, you do care. And it did work. I mean, that windshield worked great.
It did. Absolutely. And you have another ride coming up as
Yeah,
well. Maybe.
if it's running, I may have to cancel
Okay.
until we can get it fixed.
Okay. I got you. I got you. What else we got going on? You said something about you might have to go out of town for work.
All I was told was you're probably going to Cleveland.
Not the
Cleveland.
show, not the cartoon show, Cleveland.
I've never even seen that cartoon.
Really?
No,
It's pretty funny.
no,
It's
the
a
city
spin-off.
Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Okay.
spin-off of American Guy, right? American Dad,
Yes.
whatever.
Yes, American Dad. Have you ever seen American Dad?
Here and there.
Pretty funny too.
I've
I like to
I've
watch it.
seen The Simpsons.
Simpsons, too funny.
But I was just told that you might be going to Cleveland, and I'm thinking Cleveland of all fucking places. Nothing
Well,
against Cleveland if you're listening from
he
there,
said
but
might though. Might's on a chicken's ass.
yeah,
Okay.
I've never been to Cleveland. I could think of other cities to go to, like Honolulu or
When it's cold outside, right?
right,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
Cancun. I mean, I wish I had business in
Ah,
Cancun.
yeah. That would be nice. How do you get business there?
Got to go sell bubble gum.
Okay. Well, they need bubble gum over there
Everybody needs
too.
bubble gum,
They probably
but
just make it here and ship it there
but I
though.
don't know when we're going. I don't know if or when. So I don't even know why you brought up Cleveland.
Okay. Well,
You're
I
just trying to
mean,
bring up stuff to kill time, aren't you?
it is possible that I would do something like that.
We got 15 more minutes to go.
Oh
We need
my
to think of interesting
goodness.
stuff.
Oh, it's now you're on to me about the whole topic thing, right?
Yeah, you guys. Oh, I mean, it's probably too late now to ask if you have questions lined up.
Should have done that before we started.
Puff, puff,
Wow.
pass.
Puff, puff, pass. So, for whatever reason, our animals think that they are lap dogs.
Your animals. I don't know why you use the word our.
They like you.
So I want a pit bull.
No.
And I've
But you don't want a full-grown pit bull. I
no,
mean,
I don't.
you don't mind a full-grown, but you want a miniature.
I want it to be small, like that little old lady in Mina. That little
Yeah.
old lady pit bull. She was sweet.
Yeah, Granny May. Well, I call
Yeah.
her Granny May
And
'cause
so
she was
I've told
old.
our cattle dog who's getting up in years.
All the time, you're so mean to
I'm just
her.
preparing her for the future.
She's not even g
She's in
sh
retirement.
she can't remember one day to the next anyway
No,
about
I know.
oh my god, and as soon as we leave to go somewhere, "Oh, we got a new light in the kitchen.
Wow,
Thank
that
you
went from
very
dogs to
much."
that
I
real
know,
quick. ADD a podcast.
well,
Hello.
it has to do with us going yesterday to get a new light for the kitchen.
Yes, I had to put up a new kitchen light because that other one was old.
Yes.
I don't like electricity. All
I
right. What?
was just thinking yesterday when you were taking that light down,
You
you're
were
like,
going to turn the fucking light off.
no,
or
I absolutely would
You were going
never
to
do
pretend to
that.
buzz me?
No, no. But what was so funny is you're like, get that flashlight.
You scared the fucking shit out of me.
Get the flashlight
couldn't
and
see.
shine it.
Right.
So I turned the flashlight on and I aim it to where you need it, where you're working with the wires, and you thought I had shocked you
Yes. Yes, I did.
by a light. It was so funny.
I hate electricity. I have been shocked so many times.
Have you ever done it to yourself with a battery on
Well,
the tongue?
yeah, but
Oh,
that's
okay.
just like
okay.
that's just like teasing you. That don't
Oh,
even shit
it's
don't
just-
even hurt.
You've been shocked before though
Oh,
by
several-
electricity, really?
Several times.
No,
I told you. I think I told you about the time, and I know we're off topic again, but at least we have a topic to be off topic on. I know I told you about the time that my mom had me change a light bulb in the kitchen, in the trailer, in the double wide we lived in, because I was the tall guy.
No,
I didn't say that.
I don't think so.
So the old fixtures, right, with the square glass and it has the one screw. So the light bulb went out. And she asked me, she's like, will you change this light bulb? And I'm like, sure, I was doing something else. It's typically like when you ask me to do something, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I guess I'll get it done.
6 months later, maybe.
Yeah, well,
if we're lucky.
If we're lucky.
Yes.
So I reach up there, and instead of taking the light part down, I just reach up there and grab the bulb, and I
Uh-huh.
unscrew it, and I pull it out.
Okay,
Get
I
the-
mean,
get-
normally that's how I change a light
you
bulb.
typically unscrew a light bulb. Well, I
Yes.
went to put the new light bulb in, and
Uh-huh.
I couldn't get it in the socket. And I was assuming that since the light was out,
Uh-huh.
the switch was off, but I was dead wrong. So I'm feeling around. I got my hand up there. I'm feeling around. I find the hole and I put my finger in there. And yeah, I woke up really, really, really quick.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, so if a light switch is on and you're changing
Oh,
the bulb,
yeah, put
do
your finger
not
in the
put your
socket.
finger
No, do
in
it.
there.
I think everybody should do it once.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Babe,
What?
you didn't know that if you put your finger in a light socket while the switch is on, you'll get electric. Well,
No,
apparently
I
I didn't
didn't.
either.
I didn't know. I've never put in my finger in a light socket.
I advise against it.
Okay.
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 Unless it's just your thing.
Some people might like that.
And then I used to work at a bowling alley.
Okay.
And these machines run off of 220, which is industrial, right? It's industrial electricity, and they have solenoids that run off of a 220 current. And what it does is when that current's activated, it triggers an electromagnet, and
Okay.
that fires the machine to make it cycle. The bowling ball comes through, and it hits a light beam. And
Okay.
then when that light beam breaks, is what activates that cycle.
Okay. So it knows to work.
It knows to
once Okay.
So we got a call. All right, I got a call.
Uh-huh.
You work in the back, and machine like 12 isn't cycling. So as a pin setter mechanic, you go over there and you try to figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I would watch for the ball to come through, and it would come through, and it wouldn't trigger. So I put my hand on the solenoid, and you fire. You just trigger it. You're firing the machine.
Okay. Is it like a switch or a button that you push?
It's not a button per se. That magnet pulls up when it's triggered, and it's on a lever, and it cycles a switch, not a switch, but like a cam that's mechanically locking a gear from moving.
Okay.
And so it pulls up, and it allows that gear to turn, that cam to turn, and that runs the whole machine.
Okay.
And then, well, because it's got an electrical motor going, and that cam and that lock is held against it. And if that lock is holding that cam, the machine can't cycle.
Okay.
And then that magnet pulls that up, and that camera. Anyway, that's the technical mumbo jumbo. The point of the story is, for whatever reason,
This is gonna be funny. I can tell.
thank God it was only for a half a second. But the ball, the one time this ball come through, that I don't know if it wasn't grounded, but it came through and it hit, and I got 220 all up and through my body for about half a second.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
it tickled. I hate electricity. I
Ugh.
absolutely hate electricity.
I can tell just by a flashlight scaring you. It was so funny. But that's not where I was going with the
Oh
story.
well,
The story
that's great.
was the animals, for whatever reason, I think the dogs think they're cats now, because when we left to go get the light yesterday, we I put the baby gate up to block off the bedroom so the cat food is protected. Apparently it was not protected.
Babe, we shut the door, walked out of the house, didn't even make it to the gate, and you had to turn around and come back in and get something,
Mhm.
right? And then, oh no, that wasn't yesterday. That was
Day before.
day before. But
Yes.
they go. It's like when we leave, they go right for the cat food.
Yes. Why is that? That's why we're going through so much cat food.
It's
I
like
know
Reese's Pieces to dogs.
I know Fat Bob eats a lot of food, cuz he like every night, about every 2 hours, he's up like a little baby eating, cuz he always steps on my head or pulls my hair stepping on it or
We've seen how
something.
much he weighs. He's got to keep his caloric intake up, or he's going to die.
He thinks he will. But he can go outside in the daytime before I go to work and lay for hours in the sun,
I want to be a cat.
hours and hours,
I
and
want
then
to
I
be
have
one
to
of your
bring him
cats.
in. But at night, he has to get up every 2 hours. I think his days and nights are messed up or something.
Well,
I'm
cats are
not real
typically
sure.
nocturnal animals.
No, get the fuck out of
Bitch,
here.
shut up. Mind your fucking business.
Nocturnal?
Cats
Cats are
are.
nocturnal?
I am going to shove that microphone right in your mouth.
Why? I'm being
You are
serious.
not.
Yes, I am.
Oh, this ain't sarcasm?
No, it's not.
Maybe I'm more like Sheldon than I think. I can't recognize the sarcasm.
They're actually nocturnal.
They're not.
No. I think you're lying to me.
I'm gonna real now. Are you being a smart ass or not?
No, I'm being serious. I would have never.
Their eyes are
Categor-
designed to see at night. You not ever noticed that?
Okay, no, I know that, but that doesn't mean
Then
they're
why
nocturnal.
Then why would and I use the term God lightly or natural creation or selection or why would they have eyes designed to work at night if they weren't predators who hunt at night?
But that doesn't mean they're nocturnal. That just means that they have that ability.
They're nocturnal animals.
No, if we had internet right now, I would look that up because
Look that shit up.
Well,
You know how much
we don't
National
have-
Geographic I watch and Discovery Channel?
I know you watch
Okay,
a lot of
and-
Discovery,
And the domestic cat is bred well just years and years and years off of wild cats,
but right.
and they're nocturnal animals. Their eyes are designed to see at night.
I get that, but that doesn't mean that they're nocturnal.
Yes, they're
Oh,
night
God,
hunters.
I wished we had internet because I would so look that up.
You don't have to. I've told you everything you need to know.
You are encyclopedia.
Don't say Encyclopedia Britannica and show your age with your aged robe and your aged age.
Oh,
Babe,
you're mean.
That robe looks like it was made in
Buy me a
1960.
new one.
Yeah, I bought you one, but it just turns
Wait,
into the robe of
that
death.
that one, the robe of death is older than this one.
It is.
So buy me a new one.
Is that what you want as a new? I'm gonna get it slinky as fuck. It's gonna be like a robe, but it's just gonna be made out of like 3 strings. I want to see your body, baby.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
I still think you're sexy
Thanks.
when you put out. When you don't put out, you're not as sexy.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. We ate healthy yesterday.
Man, topic change, ADD. And we did not eat healthy. Fish sticks are not healthy.
It's fish.
Ain't the only thing that smell like fish in this house.
Oh.
So, what? Oh,
That's just wrong.
I had taco yesterday too.
That's just wrong.
Is it?
That's just wrong.
It was just a joke.
I know. It doesn't bother me. Nothing you say really bothers me.
Can women, and I hate to ask this is probably a question that I should ask you when we have more guests. So we've talked about the women in the camel toe thing. Like, do you know if you have a camel toe? Do you know if you have a camel
Not
toe? We'll retouch on that.
always.
Not always.
Not
All right.
always.
So I shouldn't ever tell a woman she has one if I want to keep looking at it, is what you're telling me.
Very true. And
Okay.
don't go up there and pull it out or anything because they
I'm just
don't.
trying to
They
lend a hand.
tend not to like that.
If you're, have you ever like been out working or whatever and can you
Smell
smell your own
myself?
body odor? Yeah.
Yes.
So if your nether regions go into dysfunctional repair, is that
Just-
obvious? Like a yeast infection or
I mean, yes.
Is it?
Once it gets to a certain level, when it first starts
when
off,
it starts growing shit?
right? You
When the
might not.
tentacles come out.
You might not notice it at first, but after a while, you will notice it. Yes, you will notice it.
Because I can tell about a mile away.
Really?
No, I just made that last
I
part up.
thought so.
About a half a mile.
Half a mile. Okay, no.
I don't even know what led us onto that, but
What about guys? Do they?
we don't tend to have dysfunctional odors in that area.
That's not true.
I mean,
During
we get
the
it from
summer, you get sweaty,
but
and
most of that comes from like our region between the taints and the butt, I guess, because that's the sweatiest part on a guy. And I guess a
Right.
guy's ass crack is just like real
well,
hairy and
and I would think, like where your balls and your thighs are kind of together and rubbing
yeah, that
and
could get kind of
stuff. That's
funky.
kind of funky
It's
too.
funky though, not bad.
Really?
It's not a bad smell. Men don't smell bad.
That's not true.
That
I've
is
smelled
true.
some bad men.
We call that the odor of attraction.
No.
That's how you know we're hunters and workers.
No.
No?
No. Used to work with a guy.
Oh my God. You want
Oh.
to talk about
You
bad body odor smell?
know somebody
Excuse
with
me.
bad body smell?
No. Earlier this week, I was out of beer
Uh-huh.
and I went to the convenience store down the street.
Okay.
And you know which one I'm talking about? That one down there.
Yes. Okay.
And they have I guess a cage is not the right word, but they have a contained area behind the cash register and stuff, surrounded by glass and all that,
Right.
with a little area for transactions.
And it's real funny because a lot of places switched to that sort of thing when the whole Rona thing started. But yeah.
But the body odor smell coming out of that
Uh-uh.
transactional area
You could smell it.
it was horrible.
Oh my god.
Horrible.
Now, did it smell like sweaty,
That's what it smelled like.
musty,
Like
or
body odor, like
sweaty, musty?
no
Odor.
deodorant. That odor.
Yeah. Oh. bleh.
I know, and it's just like I know certain. Oh God, I gotta tread lightly here. Certain cultures don't believe in
Oh, certain
deodorant.
people. Just
Well,
say certain
yeah.
people because that's all across the board.
I mean, do you go nose blind? Is nose blind a term?
I mean, it
nose
could
blind.
be. It could be. You could maybe go nose blind. You just get
So if I ran in there the next time
so-
I was buying beer and I took a can of Lysol and just poke a hole in it and throw it
Aw.
in there like a hand grenade,
Aw.
is that fucked up?
That's fucked up.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Don't do that. They could be allergic.
No hand grenade Lysol? Hand
No.
grenade? No.
No. That's just gross.
It's typically insensitive.
insensitive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, they still could be allergic.
You changed the air freshener in the house. We have one of the automatic sprayer things, and I'm
Uh-huh.
sitting on the couch the other day and it went off. Typically it just goes off and you hear it go.
It goes.
Yeah. Well, this one went off and I'm like, huh. Guess what she did? She changed the air freshener in the house.
Yes, I did.
Cover
Yes,
up
I
that
did.
musty vagina.
Yes. That way when we play hide and seek, you can't find me.
Aw.
That's gross.
Marco.
If I want you to find me, I'll just open my legs.
Babe, stop. Ugh.
Have you ever been with somebody that just really smells down there?
I've had some unpleasantness in my time. Nothing I've ever ran from.
Oh,
but
it would have
you're-
to be really bad
Well,
for you to run from it because you're
I got a
all about
story, and I'm gonna leave names out of this one just because how
Absolutely.
embarrassing it is.
it. Okay.
I have
For you or them?
them. I have a friend
Okay.
that I grew up with
Uh-huh.
who was dating. I don't know if dating. I don't think they dated. I just think he was over there and a booty call ensued.
Oh,
And as
okay.
he's telling me this story, he was telling me about how it was starting to progress.
Uh-huh.
And they got in bed and got under the covers. And when you're younger, you tend to cover up more, right? Or
Right.
you're
Yes,
not like
yes.
now. I just flaunt it to everybody. I'm like, who fucking cares?
Yes.
I'm going on
At
35.
at
I don't give a shit who sees it, right?
it's like at this age,
Yeah, yeah.
everybody has seen a naked person.
Oh yeah.
So, I get it. Okay.
And so he was telling me
Uh-huh.
how he was adjusting to do a particular maneuver, and the covers came down, and
Uh-huh.
the smell hit him, and he
Oh.
started gagging, and he's like, I got to
Nuh-uh.
go.
No.
Yes.
So, that's amazing that a young guy just didn't do it anyway. Because when you're
Oh
younger.
no, no, no. If you run into Limburger cheese,
Uh-huh.
you're out, man.
Really?
That's nature's way of saying don't fuck this chick.
Really?
Yes. I
Okay.
understand the difference between, maybe we were out doing something all day and we just got the sudden, urge to do a quickie, and sometimes things you're not fresh. There's a difference in that versus if you put your dick in that, you're going to die. Okay? I mean, it might catch on fire, shrivel up and fall off. Okay? Certain odors, just like cats have eyes developed to hunt at night,
Uh-huh.
certain odors are there to tell you don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do
Okay.
it.
All right. So that was your friend. Have you ever?
Nothing I've ran from or I felt was hideously diseased.
Oh, okay.
I've had some, we've been out all day, you know, you peed a couple of times, you had, you got a couple of spitballs there from stuff that might stayed around from when you're wiping. Yeah, stuff like
Okay.
that.
Oh, okay.
Nothing
Nothing
deathly. No.
gross. Nothing too
No
gross.
pus,
Oh
nothing like
God.
that. No blue waffle.
Ew. That's
Yeah.
that's just
I am
gross.
seeing these makeup tutorials on TikTok,
Uh-huh.
and I'm done with women. I mean, if I was dating, but I'm done with women who wear makeup. I'm done with that facade.
Oh my God. These people look like two totally different people.
Yep, my number one rule of dating. I've said it on here before, and I'll
Go
say it
swimming.
again. Water activities for a first date, no matter what. There's plenty of indoor swimming nowadays.
That is
There
true.
is.
We're gonna
First
have to
date,
go to
we
one.
are. Wear makeup. First dates, water sports, water activities, shower, something. Because these TikTok makeups, but no,
It's amazing how different people
that
look.
should be considered fraud.
I mean, I could entrapment. I could see
Yeah.
it. I can see that because they totally, you know, that's what I'm going to do. If
I
I
dare
ever
you.
rob a bank, I'm going
Oh,
to put makeup on and
babe.
I'm going to look like a totally different person. And then after I rob a bank, then I'm going to come home and not wear makeup again and nobody will ever know it's me.
I love you, and there's a lot of stuff you're capable of,
Putting on makeup is
but
not
putting
one.
on makeup is not one. I've seen your makeup. It's
I
like you're still practicing at 13.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe I can have somebody else do it for me.
Well, then there goes your alibi.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Well, apparently I'm not going to be robbing a bank.
Two people can't keep a secret. Just remember that.
Yeah, when it's two people, it's not even a secret anymore. So would you technically say a secret is a secret between
If
just one person? Because
if you don't
sometimes,
want anyone to know,
oh, you don't
don't tell
tell.
anyone.
That's true. But let's say something happens and two people witness something I mean that can still be a secret. You see what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
But yeah, once you start telling people, one if you tell one person, you're going to tell more than one person.
Yep.
I feel.
Yeah. I
I
would tell you everything just because legally you can't be made to testify against me since we're married.
That is true.
Yeah.
And I'm not ever going to tell anybody anyway.
I know. I got you on that one.
Yeah. You
Blood
can't
in,
hold
blood out,
water.
baby. What?
You can't hold water. That's
Yes,
why
I
we don't tell
can.
you things sometimes, like surprises about this or that. We don't tell you because you're A, either not gonna act surprised, or B, you're gonna tell somebody.
That named the
Hint
last
around.
thing I fucking gave up.
I don't know. It was something though. It was
Nope.
something.
You can't if you can't remember, it
Yeah,
didn't
I can't,
happen.
right? Okay.
That's right. It's been a while.
It has been a while,
Thank you.
but it's been a while since we told you stuff.
Who's we?
I don't know. Me and everybody.
Yeah?
Me and everybody.
Huh.
Yes. But I can't remember what it was or even the last time we had a secret.
Yeah.
It's been a
We shouldn't keep
minute.
secrets from each other.
We don't.
Apparently we do.
How?
We don't tell you anything, babe. Huh.
Well, the whole cake thing, like for your birthday, we didn't tell you. But that was a surprise thing.
Um, somebody ended up telling me.
I know. And your reaction was,
Was it?
"Yes."
No, because it was a birthday and a wedding cake, and that's where that came from.
Exactly.
So why the
Exactly.
wedding cake?
It's
Are you marrying
fucking
are you
wedding cake.
marrying nature? Looking to get a little
Yes.
freaky?
Yeah.
No.
No. No. Just
Well,
because it was cake.
we're well over time.
Are we?
We
We went
are.
through, "Oh my god, we're not gonna have anything," to, "We're way over
Well,
what we should be."
getting electrocuted is awesome. Those are, I mean, it's not awesome, but those are awesome stories.
I it
And the
that
old
that flashlight was
that
hilarious.
fucking scared the shit out of me. I wasn't ready for it,
It
even though
was
I
so
told you to
funny.
do it,
I
but I wasn't
know.
watching you set the flashlight up.
It was
So it came
you
out of
need to
nowhere.
point it was
And
so
and my
funny.
brain told me the light just came on. You're about to die.
But there wasn't even a light there. You were actually taking the
It's not.
hardware down.
It's your body still sees things in a certain way.
I thought it was funny. It was
Looking
funny.
back on it, it's funny. Shitting myself in the kitchen was not funny.
It's okay. I got it cleaned up. You're fine. It's fine.
Thank you for that.
No problem. Thank you for putting the light up. It
I'm
looks
glad you're
really
happy.
nice. I like it. It's a nice looking light.
Now, hopefully, I can go fix the KRX as easy as I fix the kitchen.
Well, I think you will.
Well, hey, we appreciate you listening. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email us at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com. All complaints go to Trevor the intern.
Yes. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
And Twitter.
And
Which
Twitter.
you don't do any of the marketing still.
But I tell everybody where we're at.
Yeah. Hey, go to all these social media sites where you won't see nothing. Want to see our latest post? So do I.
Don't call me out like that, dude.
No.
I'm just kidding. I don't care.
Hey, and support this podcast on Patreon / Me and Mrs. Always Right, where you get pre and post show content right along with unedited episodes. If you listen on Spotify or Apple, please leave us a review and tell us how great our robe looks.
Yes. Hey, nothing wrong with this robe. Keeps me warm.
Babe,
I like it.
dress for work. That's so white trash.
Maybe I'll get a new one. I don't know.
All right. Well, I love you.
I love you too, honey.
All right. You have a good day at work.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Bye, babe.
Bye.
I knew it was coming.
I know. I know. You
All
know.
right. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.